welcome to Under the Rare Microscope, where we use our big brains and ask, yeah, but what does science actually say about that? What if I told you that scientists have already started editing human DNA? This isn't in some distant future, and it's not a movie. It's right now, and it's real life. We're talking about erasing diseases before birth, changing physical traits, and even boosting intelligence. And while some of this sounds amazing, it also raises one massive question. Are we really ready for this? If you haven't yet heard of CRISPR, or CRISPR, let me introduce you to the technology that's rewriting the rules of evolution. CRISPR is a gene editing tool that lets scientists cut, replace, and modify DNA, like a biological spell check. And it's already been used to cure genetic diseases in mice that were once thought to be permanent, edit embryos to remove inherited disorders. Yes, this has actually happened. And it's already been used to create plants and animals that resist disease and grow faster. And if we can do all of this now, what's stopping us from using it to make better humans? This is not a hypothetical. In 2018, a scientist in China used CRISPR to edit real human embryos. The results were twin girls born with modified DNA. Their genes were altered to be resistant to HIV. This was the first known case of genetically edited humans, and it set off a firestorm of ethical debates. Did they actually consent to do this? Obviously not. They were embryos. Could there be unintended consequences? We don't fully know yet. And most importantly, where does the line get drawn? Because if we can edit disease, what stops us from editing eye color, height, intelligence, or athletic ability? Here's where things get the most complicated, I believe. CRISPR could save millions of lives by preventing diseases like cystic fibrosis, Huntington's disease, and even certain cancers. But once we open that door, how do we stop it from being abused? Who decides what is a bad gene? Would only the rich be able to afford genetic upgrades? And could this create a future where people are literally born with better genes based on what their parents can afford? This sounds like sci-fi. Just remember, this technology really already exists. We're already at the point where gene editing isn't about if, it's about how far should we go. For all of human history, evolution has been random. Natural selection shaped us based on survival. But now we have the power to force evolution however we want. And if we go down that path, we're not just talking about small tweaks. We're talking about a new version of humanity altogether. And speaking of human evolution, some scientists think that we might already be witnessing the next stage of human adaptation. There is growing research that suggests that autism and neurodivergence aren't just traits. They could be a natural evolutionary advantage. And if that's true, it changes everything we think we know about the human brain, and that's what we're going to be talking about in the next video. So what do you think? Should we edit our own DNA? Where's the line between curing diseases and playing goddess? All right, let's talk in the comments. I'm so excited to see what y'all think about this. And I would love if you'd engage from the bottom up. I would like a like. I would love a follow. And as always, stay rare.